The presidential panel investigating the oil spill released its final report today. The report spreads the blame to all of the companies involved and calls for urgent reform. Fox News reporter Matt Barentine explains.
The final report released today by the presidential panel investigating the spill lays it out bluntly, saying lack of communication and training at BP, Halliburton, and Transocean, coupled with lax government oversight, led to the accident that destroyed the rig and spewed oil into the Gulf for 87 days. Orange Beach Mayor Tony Kennon, who's dealt with the aftermath of the spill for months, is not surprised by the report.
What I see is a terribly incestuous relationship in Washington where big corporations today get away with things that maybe me and you should not.
The report makes a number of recommendations for urgent reform of offshore drilling, things like new blowout preventers and higher liability caps for oil companies. One of the main recommendations the report made was to create a private organization with oversight over offshore drilling. Mayor Kennon says none of that matters if the companies aren't severely punished for preventable accidents.
Bottom line is corporations are going to do what they can get away with. And until the consequences of doing something like this is so great that it scares you and keeps you from ever doing it again, it's going to continue.
The 380-page report was written without subpoena powers and an investigation of the failed blowout preventer, leaving unanswered questions about how the explosion occurred in the first place.
You can form all the agencies you want, but it comes down to people doing the right things. And unfortunately, we have too little of that in today's world.
In Orange Beach, Matt Barentine, Fox 10 News.
Well, at this point, everything in the report is a recommendation. It will take Congress to reform laws on offshore drilling.